Why philosophy seems weird. Philosophy often feels strange, abstract, boring, or even irrelevant. Yet at its heart, philosophy asks the very questions that shape our daily lives. What is real? What matters? What should I do? Philosophy isn't just for old books and professors. It's for you. It helps us reflect on identity, values, purpose, and how to live better lives, together. At Thinker's Odyssey, we make philosophy short, funny, emotional, and deeply human, so you can laugh, learn, and grow all at once. The 7 branches of philosophy. Metaphysics. What is reality? Epistemology. How do we know? Logic. How do we think clearly? How should we live? Ethics. What is right and wrong? Ah yes, ethics. The reason you feel guilty binging Netflix while your to-do list cries in the corner. Ethics is about asking, what's the right thing to do? But here's the kicker. What's right isn't always clear. Should you tell a white lie to protect someone's feelings? Should you steal bread to feed your family? Ethics is that voice in your head when you eat the last cookie. Sure, it's just a cookie. But what if it was their favorite cookie? What if they were saving it for a bad day? What if this ruins the friendship forever? Ethics keeps society from collapsing into chaos. Without it, we're just a bunch of toddlers fighting over toys. Political philosophy. How should society work? Political philosophy is basically asking, how do we live together without driving each other insane? Should we all vote? Should we share everything? Or should we just admit that one guy in the group project always does nothing and still gets credit? Political philosophy is about justice, power, and community, the rules of the giant, messy sleepover we call society. Aesthetics. Why does beauty matter? Beauty isn't just sunsets and cat videos. It's how we feel when something makes us pause. Imagine a world without art, music, or that one painting your grandma insists is worth millions. Without beauty, we'd all just be beige robots eating beige cereal in beige rooms. Aesthetics reminds us that beauty matters because it makes life worth living. It feeds the soul, not just the eyes. Axiology. What is value? Axiology is the philosophy of value. What actually matters in life? Is it money? Is it happiness? Is it finally getting 8 hours of sleep? We build our lives around what we value, but the trick is, not everything we value actually makes us better humans. Axiology is like the friend who reminds you, hey, maybe inner peace is more important than upgrading your phone again. Philosophy in everyday life. Netflix and chill = the ethics of pleasure. When you binge an entire season in one night, that's ethics in action. Pleasure versus productivity. Aristotle would say, moderation is key. Netflix says, are you still watching? And you say, don't judge me, TV box. This is my moral struggle. Cereal at 3 a.m. = moral philosophy. You know that guilty feeling when you're eating cereal at 3 a.m.? That's philosophy too. Is it wrong? Is it self-care? Or is it both? Moral philosophy isn't just about grand debates on justice. It's also about the little choices, like whether Frosted Flakes can be a midnight dinner. Spoiler, yes, they can. Arguing with Siri. The metaphysics of intelligence. Ever tried arguing with Siri? Siri, are you real? She replies, I'm not sure I understand. Congratulations. You've just entered the metaphysics of intelligence. We're not just asking if machines can think. We're asking if we can think clearly while yelling at a phone in public. Socrates. The original annoying guy. Socrates didn't have Twitter, but he had the same energy, questioning everyone, everywhere, until people rolled their eyes. Imagine him at a party. But what is a party? What is fun? Do you truly know the chips you eat? Socrates was basically humanity's first troll, except he made us better by being annoying. Descartes' first meme Descartes gave us, I think, therefore I am, which is deep. But let's be honest, it's also the first meme. You can remix it into anything. I shop, therefore I am. I binge Netflix, therefore I am. I forgot my password again, therefore I am. The man accidentally invented philosophy and relatable internet humor, Stoics =, ancient self-help coaches. The Stoics? They were basically self-help influencers, but without the YouTube ads. Don't stress about what you can't control. Focus on virtue, not material stuff. Marcus Aurelius was like the original motivational TikTok soundbite, only instead of 6 seconds, he wrote entire books while running an empire. Philosophy isn't just dusty books and dead guys with beards. It's the backbone of everything we care about. Justice, freedom, empathy. These aren't apps we downloaded last week. They're ideas philosophers wrestled with for centuries. Think about it. Without philosophy, we don't get human rights. We don't get democracy. Heck, we don't even get the concept that maybe, just maybe, people shouldn't be treated like disposable coffee cups. Philosophers shifted history. Socrates annoyed the powerful until they silenced him. Locke helped plant the seeds of democracy. Simone de Beauvoir cracked open feminism. Martin Luther King Jr.? He built a movement on justice and love. And yes, philosophy was in his toolkit. Now picture a world without philosophy. No debates about right or wrong. No questions about truth. Just endless scrolling, endless noise, and no compass to say, wait, is this the world we actually want? That's why philosophy matters. It's not abstract. It's survival. It keeps our humanity intact when everything else tries to strip it away. Philosophy as a compass for the future. Philosophy isn't just ancient wisdom. It's a survival guide for modern chaos. From AI and mental health to identity and meaning, philosophy gives us the tools to question, ground ourselves, and find clarity when the world feels overwhelming. Humanitarian message. Philosophy makes us better together. If this video has resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share. Here on Thinker's Odyssey, we love, discuss, and help one another grow. Together, we're not just exploring big questions. We're building a community of thinkers, dreamers, and doers.